true to come over here until the end of tunnel. This melody will embrace you. I'm waiting here, waiting for you. Shine steadfast, a beacon true to come over here until the end of tunnel. This melody will embrace you. I'm waiting here, waiting for you. Shine steadfast, a beacon true to come. Shine steadfast. Shine steadfast, a beacon true to come over here until the end of tunnel. This melody will embrace you. I'm waiting here, waiting for you.
some in.
Coming to be! Charge! Pull in! Everyone on me!
Surge. Green moons converge.
Feel this ancient power.
Be cleansed. Divine light. Shield them.
Burst forth!
Use the force authorized.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Gather.
Be cleansed.
Time for duty.
The doctor will see you now.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Who's that?
Multi-wisdom will show us the way!
This is order. Solidify.
Pretty sharp. Use the force authorized.
Gather.
Without further ado, like the dust!
What a waste of time. Solidify.
Last run, Lord! Divine light, shield Didn't take too long.
Use the force authorized.
Be cleansed.
Stabilize.
Like the dust!
Intro. Order guide.
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Use the force authorized.
Crumble.
The sky clear, the glazed moon shines!
Salve, Will. Boa tarde, mano. Só na paz?
Use the force authorized.
Rebuild! Like the dust! So hot!
E o arcade, tá bom? Tá sendo os comandos certinho?
time. Run while you still can. There's nowhere to
Esse jogo é complicado, velho.
hold the line.
Esse jogo
Take too long.
você tem que se dedicar, sabe, pra ficar forte, mano. É complicado, velho. Show de bola, mano. Da hora, da hora. Eu tô farmando os itens pra essa personagem, pra deixar ela no nível máximo, no 90. Vou nada. Sim, eu peguei as ibas sofrendo, mano. Não tenho gema, não. Vou passar com o teclado, porque é mais fácil. Bárbara, legal, Bárbara. Ah, suporte, né? Skipei tanto de Nordcry e não fechou. Ah, mano, é que o Abismo ele sempre favorece ao personagem do banner, né, mano? É complicado. É que eu comecei a jogar outro jogo parecido com o Tering, né? Ou, quer dizer, com o Genshin, que é chamado Tering, né? Aí eu desaprendi a jogar Genshin, mano. Me acostumei com a mecânica lá, mano. Aí eu jogo pra cá, entendeu? Não tava conseguindo passar nem abismo, velho. Tinha um amigo que me ajudou ainda a passar o abismo ainda na minha conta ainda. Ô, você vai jogar Resident Evil? Resident Evil 9?
What a waste of time. Be cleansed. Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Must be done. Fearless.
Esse jogo era legal no começo, mano. Que todo mundo era nível baixo. Aí não precisava dos outros pra matar os inimigos. Hoje os caras todos no nível máximo, sabe? Passa tudo sozinho, sem esforço. Tá sendo de boa. Opa, caramba.
For the everlasting forest. Impressive.
Couldn't
Without
mission.
further ado.
It's over.
Cara, eu ia esquipar a Zibai pra pegar esse Kofir, né? Eu ia esquipar pra fechar o time desse personagem que ele tá jogando, né? Com a Skirk, né? Mas eu gostei da Zibai, mano. E eu não tenho personagem de gel, sabe? De DPS, sabe? Eu não tenho a nave também. Então eu falei, ah, eu vou na Zibai. E ela é uma personagem fácil de jogar, sabe? Não tem segredo, é só fazer reação de gel com água que dá bom. Não tem segredo.
Use of force authorized.
The sky clear with a glaze no time.
E ela causa muito dano fácil, sabe? Não precisa ficar fazendo aquelas reações complexas, né? Usando a Nemo pra reduzir a defesa. Não, mano, só pegar ela, bater e já era, mano. Tem segredo. É muito sortudo, velho. Ó, eu não posso falar nada que isso também aconteceu comigo também, mano. Que quando eu peguei um personagem, né? Aí dei 10 tiros na lama, brilhou a lama. A lama brilhou. Aí eu joguei, né, o modo história da Lama. Aí eu vi que a ação dela curava, eu fui atrás da ação dela. Aí eu gostei da Lama, da Lama de suporte. Achei muito bom. Uma pena, mano, é que eu atirei no banner da Zibai e eu não consegui pegar o Iluga, mano. Sabe, eu tô sem Iluga, mano. Aí o único gel que eu tenho é o quê? Albedo, Zhongli e Guro, mano. E Guro. E justamente o Iluga que bufa, né? Que é cristalização lunar, né? E eu não tenho ele. Salve, Power! Eu não, mano. Desculpa, não tenho PC, mano. Não tenho. PC é pros fortes. Você vai fazer? Ah, legal, legal. É...
Use of force authorized.
Be cleansed.
Você vai transmitir no YouTube? Você vai fazer por onde? Você vai transmitir, né?
Dark clouds
Putz, morri.
obscuring the sky.
Eita, pemba, vixe. Vai dar o que falar, hein? Ah, mas e aí, tem muita gente que vai participar? O viciado vai participar? Vale turbo, vale macro, vale tudo? Ô, pô, eu tô no grupo lá, mano. Deixa o seu link. Tem link de inscrição? Tem alguma coisa que eles possam ver, sabe? Ah, pô, o macro que é melhor, pô. Você não vai liberar o macro, né? Não tem graça, pô. Eu não vou jogar, não.
Use of force authorized.
Tô zoando.
Wayne, I never saw those out.
Oh, tem um canal, mano, que pode até te ajudar a streamar, né? O canal do Eduardo, mano, é um cara legal também, mano. Ele faz também conteúdo de CBS2, sabe? É você tentar falar com ele, mano. Entendeu? Aí ele que não sei, né? Como ele não te conhece, pode, sabe, essa parceria, entendeu? Essa divulgação.
Surge. A new moon rises. Without further ado. Smite the dark.
Mas o seu torneio você tá divulgando tipo de boca a boca mesmo? Sem nenhum. Você tá dando nenhuma rede social pra divulgar? Só pra entender. Ah. Mano, passa depois do seu WhatsApp. Eu te coloco no grupo lá, mano, que é mais fácil. Ou se quiser, ou se quiser falar o número aí, você me manda um oi. Peço pros caras pra ver, te coloco você no grupo lá, mano. Aí você divulga o seu campeonato lá. Bem provável que mais pessoas compareçam. E os caras lá jogam tudo no PC, sabe? Tipo, só eu e mais um cara que joga no PlayStation, sabe? A maioria lá tudo PC, mano. Eu acho que lá vai dar bom. Então, o cara que falou que ia pegar esse Kufir, né? Já vazaram uma próxima personagem, né? Que parece que vai ser o sub DPS para Zibai, mano. Falta 3. E eu até ia tentar tirar nesse Kufir, mas eu vou pular. Tentar pegar a Sad Gel aí, mano. Parece que é o seu canal. Pra Zibai. E ela cura também, né? Ela cura e parece que ela tem uma habilidade, né, da personagem que ela pega minério sozinho, sabe? Isso eu achei interessante também.
Wayne, a moonlit night for all. Locking this
Didn't take too long. Power.
Use the force authorized. Duty.
Foi.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Três.
As an adeptus,
Bicho, não tem material, mano. Ele sozinho vai.
Charge! Press the advance!
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Coming to be! Advance! Rally!
A new moon rises. Surge. divine light shield them! Smite the dust!
Vou ter que formar bastante os inimigos, mano. Eu acho muito baixo. Queria chegar a 300 de dano crítico com 60 de taxa crítica, mas não tem recurso.
Where does letter in our bag come from? Could it just blow in? I have high hopes for this journey.
What shall we do?
Understood.
I'm fine. Whew. Good thing you guys showed up so fast. I might not have made it by sundown.
Praise be! Our essential supplies made it through safe and sound.
What kind of supplies are that important?
Good eye. This year is the dandelion wine we specially ordered from Dawn Winery. Pure Mondstadt in a bottle.
You have no idea what it took us to get it here, all the way from there.
Ha! And a fine job you did. You're drinking with us at the feast tonight. Whole camp's been looking forward to toasting you.
So, the only reason you were in a hurry was to make sure the drinks got there in time?
What's that? Are you saying drinking isn't the most serious of serious business? Because I'd love to have a drink right about...
Wait! Please, wait a second. Now is...
Yeah! Listen to him! First, you gotta take care of the serious...
This is a custom brew. It needs to be kept constantly rolling to prevent settling and keep its flavor. Having sat for so long, I'd say the taste has degraded by at least 10%.
10%? Unacceptable! Nobody touches a drop till it's ready.
Okay. You do you then.
We specially...
So we just keep whacking the wooden barrel. Aye, teaches force control and precision. Need both, or the barrel won't stay true to the path. It's basic training for many nights. Ha, keen on basic drills, are we? Well, Laurent and the others won't be back for a while. Right then, all yours. Don't worry about knocking him a bit too far. Just holler and I'll toss him back into place. Back when I was training Noelle, she'd blast the barrels to splinters the second she got nervous. Couldn't stop her from cleaning up the whole mess herself afterward. Over time, she became the finest cleaner in the Knights, bar none. Ha! She might not have realized it, but that's progress too. First time I did this training with Razor, it took us an entire day to finish. You know why? He spent a quarter of the day rolling the barrels, and the other 3/4 trying to figure out what the heck I was talking about. Jean and Albedo once sat me down to have a serious discussion about whether or not the Spark Knight needed to take part in basic training like this. A Knight's basic training helps build character.
Imon's hands are sore just from watching you. There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Come to think of it, you haven't met Lowen yet, have you? Kid's so used to doing things his way, he didn't even show up when it was time for the training. Asked him about it later. He said he went to poke a hornet's nest full of monsters, and as for barrel drills, he didn't think targets that wouldn't hit back were worth... Ha! So that's how you did it. Not half bad. Wisdom's another kind of strength, after all.
Oh, Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! They're back! They're back! They're back! Everyone, fall in and give them a proper welcome!
Whoa!
Wow, we're this popular? Paimon feels like blushing.
How the wind carries that scent from afar. Sweet Barbados, it's true. Dandelion wine.
Ah, a special brew from Dawn Winery to boot. They're back. All my precious memories, they're all flooding back.
Oh. So, the welcome isn't for us, is it?
Yes, this is it! This is the taste! Oh, it's just how I remembered it.
Amazing! After all these years!
I was starting to think I'd already forgotten the taste of a good Dawn Winery vintage. If the taste hasn't changed, and my home back in Springville, thank you, Honorary Knight.
That's enough. Put a cork in it, everyone. Barrels stay sealed until everyone's back. Let's finish the party prep in the meantime.
Oh, yes, sir. On it, sir.
Like I said, drinking is the most serious of serious business.
Oh, sticky honey roast, sweet madams. Paimon never thought she'd get to eat such authentic Mondstadt dishes out here. Wait, where's Vorka? Okay, Paimon will catch up when she finishes.
So, what's the hero who saved our savior and brought it back to camp doing in a corner like this? Truth is, what I've got in my cup is the most special of special brews. It can only be drunk alone. But since you've caught me, nothing for it. Here, have a cup. Got me. Just a joke. Not a drop of liquor on me right now. If you're thirsty for a real drink, go find Ermini later. She's got plenty in stock. A camp always needs to have one sober soul to guard their drunk comrades from things that go bump in the night. Those have been my standing orders since this expedition started. Rotten luck, eh? Just so happens that tonight, it's my turn to be that sober soul. So, on this night when they're all drunk, who knows? Maybe fate just gets a kick out of messing with us. If it had come one day later, maybe I'd have been down there guzzling wine to my heart's content. But if it had come but one day later, maybe you'd have passed the camp by, missed the feast, never even had this chance to talk. Nobody can say what choices lead to what outcomes until the time comes. Just like when I decided to lead this expedition out of Mondstadt. Never imagined That's how it turned out, aye. But when we marched, all I knew was this. An abyssal storm was brewing up north, one that threatened to scour all of Teyvat. It took us some time to mobilize, but where would the enemy appear? What form would they take? That was all a complete mystery to us when we set out. Ha! Quick study, aren't you? Alas, the enemy won't sit around. Every hour we hesitated, the abyss was devouring the lives of countless people. The sooner we marched, the sooner we could change their fates. That was all the intel we needed to launch this expedition. None of that formality, Honorary Knight. And you're no different. Your journey's also changed many people's fates. Be it Mondstadt back then, Dvalin, or Nodcry now, the Expeditionary Force. Even my fate, too. The fact that we can sing around the bonfire, drinking and thinking about the future, none of that could have happened without your arrival, Trell. Who's to say? Fate's fickle and hard to fathom, after all. But as long as you're alive, there's hope. The wine we didn't drink tonight, we can have tomorrow. The lads will save my share. As long as we're still breathing, tomorrow will bring more wine and laughter. So cheers to tomorrow, to hope. Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Ah, welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days? The honorary knight of Mondstadt? The Tumaini of Natlan? Or the great hero of Nodcry? Well, You sure have your finger on the pulse. We've barely caught our breath since Not Cry, but it sounds like you've already heard about what went down.
News travels fast on the wind. But before I can turn your tales into tunes, I need to hear them from the horse's mouth. My wine and my lyre are at the ready. So please, traveler, take a seat and tell me your tale. Amazing! Incredible! The Rapier of Solnari and the Doctor? Truly a tale for the ages! So, I'm guessing the Wild Hunt is a thing of the past now that you've defeated the Rapier of Solnari?
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the Doctor, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, now that the Northern Abyss calamity is finally resolved, Varka must be getting ready for the triumphant return of his expedition, right? I haven't seen him in the longest time. He must...
Hooray! Paimon was wondering about that, too. He did call you Barbados. But weren't you still fast asleep back when he was in Mondstadt?
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after hearing some tall tales at the local tavern. In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a racket if it was enough to wake up the tone-deaf bard.
Yeah, it sounded kinda like...
Hey! Is that all you've got? Oh, bring it on!
like that.
Giving up already? You're not half as tough as Varka said.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure. Now there's a sight I haven't seen in a while.
A bard in green clothes. Does this mean... Oh, you're Venti? I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
Oh, so you were looking for the tone-deaf bard? Strange place to start your search.
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon! The Grand Master talks about you all the time. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius and a member of the Expeditionary Force. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Oh, so you're part of the expedition, huh? Right. So that's why Paimon's never seen you around in Mondstadt. Hey, wait a second. We never saw you in Nodcry either.
That's probably because when the Wild Hunt was still running rampant, I spent most of my time out on my own, making mincemeat out of monsters. I barely went back to base at all. Then, once the Wild Hunt calmed down, I got sent back to Mondstadt. Mixed blessing, if you ask me. Sounds like I missed out on some serious action.
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor. So, why did Varka send you back?
Deliver some letters. There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church, another for the Dawn Winery, at least 10 of them in total.
Jeez, how many people has he sent to deliver his mail now? Mika, Inefa, Lowen. He should just hire a full-time mailman already. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with... Sir Writes-A-Lot.
I'll have you know that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. So, tone-deaf or not, I wear the title of Bard with pride. And I consider Sir Writes-A-Lot to be quite a compliment.
Wait, really? Darn it! Maybe Paimon should come up with some harder-hitting nicknames for these two.
Anyway, since this young man has come all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple looking for me, I assume he must have a letter for me too. Am I right?
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own words.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. These days, I think he goes by Venti. Doesn't really have an address as such. You could start by asking around in Mondstadt, or maybe try your luck at the Thousand Winds Temple.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here, Ruin Guard, I could get some practice in while I was at it. So, I came right here the second I got back to Mondstadt.
That Varker is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we happen to be nearby.
Oh, he also said to remind you to write back.
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter between two drinking buddies. But if I'm supposed to write back this time... I'll need some time to mull over my response. Verka gave you a whole bunch of letters to deliver, right? Maybe you can head into Mondstadt and deliver the rest of them first?
My thoughts exactly. Assuming I can find the way. Hopefully the roads haven't changed too much since the pre-expedition days.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight escort this homeward-bound wanderer to the city? I'm sure some of the recipients of Varka's letters will turn out to be old friends of yours, too.
Let's go! It's been a while since Paimon's done any guide work.
Thank you so much, honorary knight. And you, Miss Guide.
The Abyss. The Wild Hunt. Andreas. Get home safe, Varka.
Why do my ears feel so hot all of a sudden? Is someone talking about me? Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash in my office. That would be terrible.
Grandmaster, bad time to get distracted.
Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a few stragglers. They're no real threat to us. This expedition is almost over. We just need to deal with these final few targets. We will make our triumphant return! Stormwind! Charge! Trying to keep up! On me!
Without the ray here of Sonari to direct them, it seems like all that's left is their primal urge to destroy.
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeepers of Nodcry will be able to deal with what's left.
Just like I thought. What we should be wary of now is...
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up ahead.
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and stand guard. Leave the rest to me.
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago? Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. There are 2 other places to check. Maybe... It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps Andreas is a little too ostentatious. Might be better to go by...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight. That's where things stand with the expedition. The victors will be returning home soon, so make sure to stock up on wine for the celebrations. P.S. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily training. I'll be testing you all when I get back to make sure no one's regressed. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sir Writes-A-Lot is really living up to his name.
I guess the Grand Master must have something specific to say to each of us. Even I got a letter, and I'm not a real knight yet.
Jean? Oh, yes. That's our Grand Master for you.
By the way, anyone know where I can find the cavalry captain? I have a letter for him as well.
You mean Kaya? He said he was meeting a friend from the church at the Angel Share. Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanging intel. But
Paimon bets there'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver Kaya's letter? And these other two as well!
Really? Oh, that would be a great help, thank you.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen. The other knights will help distribute the remaining letters. You've had a long journey. Please go get some rest.
Great, but I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. This one, I was planning on delivering personally. I heard that another challenger recently passed Boreas' trial. Well, with any luck, that wolf might be willing to reveal himself to me, too.
Very well, but please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here? Is it that obvious?
Huh? But Vark is coming back. The situation in Nokrai is stable.
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, the expedition has indeed accomplished its strategic objective. It seems that Mondstadt no longer faces any threat from the perils of the North, be they the Wild Hunt or the Doctor. And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something the Grandmaster said to me before he left.
If I don't make it back from this expedition, you'll have to assume the mantle of Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. If it comes to that, remember to train the next Knight of Boreas in my stead. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. Some don't yet understand that they too need protecting, And some, well, some might not even want to be a knight yet. What's wrong? Ah, well, there's no need to frown. I'm going on an expedition, not marching to my death. This is all just a contingency plan in the event that I'm unable to return. Until I return, I leave them in your care.
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been extinguished twice in Mondstadt's history. The first wandering knight to claim the title arrived in Mondstadt he was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name was lost to history. The title of Boreas could have disappeared from Mondstadt just as he did. But he had an informal disciple, a knight named Ravenwood, who admired the Knight of Boreas greatly. Ravenwood's valor and swordsmanship earned him the Wolf Spirit's recognition. When the old aristocracy tried to regain power, Ravenwood came once more to Mondstadt's defense. From then on, the title of Knight of Boreas was passed down from generation to generation within the Knights of Favonius.
Wolf Spirit? You mean that big blue wolf in Wolfenden?
Correct. As you may already know, the Wolf of the North is the surviving spirit of an ancient god. And the Knight of Boreas serves as an intermediary between him and humanity. Lupus Boreas, who had never known what it meant to love, came to understand it through the journey with his human companion. In the end, he chose to allow his power to become one with the land. This was once a well-known tale in Mondstadt, but these days, few people are aware that the starting point of the Wolf King's journey was not Mondstadt, but Nodcry.
Huh?
The great Wolf King of the North came here from Nodcry, although he doesn't like to speak of his past. In fact, he rarely shows himself to people at all nowadays. As such, this tale can only be found deep within the Knights of Favonius library. Even among the Knights of Favonius, few are aware of it. The Grand Master didn't disclose any concrete objectives before departing on his expedition. I couldn't help but wonder whether it might somehow be related to Nodcry's Wolf of the North. I kept my speculations to myself, however. Sharing them would only spread unwarranted suspicion toward the Four Winds among the— You experienced the turmoil caused by Duval and the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Varga wasn't clear about his motives. Is that what he was worried about?
Very possibly. He was probably also reserving judgment. Having heard about your experiences in Nodcry, I now suspect that the Grand Master, and as it turns out, the Calamity born in the north, wasn't an ancient god, but rather the Wild Hunt and the Doctor. I guess we were both jumping to conclusions. Yes, I completely agree. The tide can turn rapidly in times of battle. It's a leader's even if his
A pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angel Share now. Huh?
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather, start by pouring in cold water and add ice cubes. Then drain out the water before adding the other ingredients. How's that for a secret recipe?
Please. I've known that little trick for a good 10 years at least. You'll have to offer something a little more substantial if you're serious about trading.
I know there's no one else in the tavern right now, but do you two really need to talk so loudly? Especially if you're supposed to be exchanging confidential information.
Kaya! Rosaria! D-Luke! I knew we'd find you here.
Looks like it's about to get even noisier.
A little liveliness never killed anyone. Traveler, Paimon, what brings you our way?
Please allow me to once again express my sincere condolences regarding your late father and the incident with Eric. We make absolutely no excuse for his crimes. I hope you will give some serious consideration to the question I asked you before I left, though I'm sure you're tired of hearing me ask by now. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still refusing to drop it?
He nags like an old man. It's hardly surprising.
Huh? Drop what? What's this about?
Nothing, really. Before leaving on the expedition, Varka came here to chat with me over a drink. I failed to avoid him. He, asked me if I'd consider rejoining the Knights of Favonius, and I declined. He expressed his regret about everything that happened, and asked me to reconsider. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, right. Sounds like you skipped a lot of details. There's clearly more to it.
Whatever details I chose to omit are in the past. Dragging them back up now serves no purpose.
You say that now, but back then, you couldn't let it go. You and the Knights of Favonius were constantly at odds.
I wasn't seeing the but my answer remained both the Grand... I can't see
If I had a
When you join an org...
You think so?
Good question. Have you
are they arguing? Oh.
What should I report? Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh.
My reply won't be...
If you hadn't had to deliver that guy's mail, you wouldn't have been subject...
It's no trouble. Lowen did most of the work. We just...
So you see what's really going on here?
Huh? Scheme? What do you mean?
No. While I'm sure Varka knows full well we join the Knights, I believe the sentiments he expressed were genuine, as was his offer to welcome D-Luke back. There are people like Kaya and I, and then there are those who are true champions of justice to the... Not only that, but it happened... Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about...
I happened to hear... Although the Knights of those who have... But 500... He was a disciple. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled... His...
Yikes!
Well, apparently, but he lost count the endless blood. After that, it's hard to say, but had he known... So if you want my opinion, the reason why
Huh. Anyway, if so, why did you... That's a great idea! What's going on here? Was Wolfendom always
Stop right there! Answer me this. The 2 letters I gave you, who are they for?
2 letters?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test? Really? Huh?
You may dispense with your suspicions. The wolf pack has borne witness. A familiar scent.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now. Sure was. Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Turns out that something seems wrong with that old wolf, though.
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak? Am I not strong enough?
You are not to blame. With your Iron Claw, you successfully blocked their attacks. However, they followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. We meet again, human Lupical.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just got attacked by came...
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. I am but one remnant of the god Andrias' soul. The source of this turmoil. I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be in 2 places at...
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King, Andrias, was particularly adept in this art. Otherwise, no remnants of his soul would have survived till the present day.
Huh? The bard's back?
Told Bard? What are you doing here?
Maybe the god of Animo guided me here. For it appears that someone is in need of a tale from the distant past. Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lord Boreas, do I have your blessing to share this story?
As you wish.
Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled into the Seelie Hall. Enchanted by their song, tender as the dawn starlight, and curious about the ways of humankind, the wolf bade farewell to his home and set off for the city to the south. As the high tower crumbled and the fierce winds fell silent, Lupus Boreas, who once had hunted with the storm winds himself, looked within and inquired. Was the shelter he provided the wolf 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed, the night after seeing how the... So, though the night's journey was not yet over, the wolf chose to bid fair. He had written the... Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no...
So that's what...
You need... If any... That is...
But we followed Boreas' trail in Nodcry. We investigated...
And there's more.
Oh...
I remember. It was the ancient kingdom of...
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have... As luck would... If even Mons...
Varka.
I believe too many paths...
Alright. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should send our strongest... I'll stay here.
Razor, give me your Iron Claw. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of... It is a wolf spirit. It contains my power and thoughts. Though I have given him a piece before.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. It would be to prevent the entanglement. Although, truth be told, the Great Wolf...
I will protect Lupical.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready.
I can read.
Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll... All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
The Knight of Boreas awaits.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
Hold the line! The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their fight or...
As expected, but they have served farewell.
Guess they're retreating.
So that Wolf of the North look-alike... Ugh.
Ah, there's no point chasing after. True. Killing him, the difficult...
Huh?
No. But, compared to Rare... Exactly. I managed to cut off the... We still have some big...
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hey, Honorary Knight. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up. Great! And that's where things... Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the...
Summarizing current situation.
More precise...
Whoa, 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 whoa. How'd he suddenly...
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one... Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed that new leader is a mirror image of Roland.
Right. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate... So, the Abyss made...
The replica corrupt, however...
I guess he must have gotten...
Okay, Paimon gets up.
You can't kill him from intelligence gathered during the expedition. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once God remains, this land has already been ravaged by the wild...
Query. While I can in that land...
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight? Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come, mice. Do not...
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's the in his final moments, he made a choice to give...
Sounds like...
Yes. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say...
Wait.
We need to find a way to make the thought...
For now, however, if we can collect those fragments...
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are all...
Huh?
I mean, it's not just the Wild Hunt in the Abyss.
Sounds like this...
As a matter of fact, still, instead, we've had to make... Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. According to what But of course...
Okay.
I managed to gather... As for the third fragment, the final...
With our foe being...
And since the...
The Clink Clink Crumcocky craft shop.
So what do they need me here for? Wait. I think maybe I saw...
Ah, great.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across...
Rating for Yehoda.
I'll deal with the second Wolf Spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving... All right, time is of the essence. Let's move out.
Huh?